Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I just now realized why this episode is called Bullseye. So from now on, I'm going to try to make these reviews as spoiler-free as possible. Forgive the jacket, I am freezing, it's cold where I live. So the episode that aired last Wednesday was called Bullseye, and this is the last time. I promise. I've been lazy, I've been busy, and I haven't had time to do this. Now it's here, and I'm giving you the review for Bullseye. This episode was so slow. This is like American Horror Story at its worst. I understand they have to have some filler episodes to fill in, like right after the good ones or right before a good one. But this was just unforgivably boring. I could not believe what they were doing to us. I sat there for an hour. I was expecting something to happen, like something great's gonna happen. Look, this is gonna be awesome. And it just wasn't. I never want to speak ill of American Horror Story, ever. Whether it's Freak Show, Asylum, Murder House, Coven, any of them. But in this case, I just have to because this is the worst, I think, episode of the series, including Coven. It was just so freaking boring. Nothing happened. And the anticipation, it's like, it's American Horror Story. Of course something's going to happen, but it didn't. And I was just so disappointed. It's not that it was a bad episode, it was just like nothing was there. I mean, we did experience some important stuff that happened with the characters, but I feel like they could have done it maybe half the episode and made half the episode really good, but they didn't. So we get a lot of Elsa in this episode, a lot of Elsa. She starts screaming at these freaks because it's her birthday weekend and she wants them all to be happy and celebrative, but they're just kind of like upset that the twins are gone, and even Paul is starting to suspect that it was Elsa that took the twins and sold them somewhere, and Paul runs into Dandy in a shop, and Dandy is buying things for the twins, 2 of each. Like the hairbands, come on, this is a dead giveaway. But he didn't seem to really put it together for sure. He was just thinking, oh, this could be possible, but it's probably not. As I said, I'm going to try not to spoil too much unless it's something spectacular that happened. But I will tell you that Elsa was in a relationship with somebody and I could not believe who it was. Could not believe it. I still can't believe it. It doesn't register. I don't think it's right. I don't think that it makes sense. And I don't think that that should ever happen again. Now, I always send my kudos to Ryan Murphy. But I'm taking them back for this episode because it was just very lackluster. I know their little scheme. They try to get everybody really hooked into the season for the first, 6 episodes, but 5 episodes in this case, because this one sucked, and so did episode 2. But the rest were really, really awesome, so I can't say anything negative about Freak Show yet. Until the end, I do love it. It's better than Coven, but this was just lazy. It was like they wrote a script. They didn't spend much money on it because there was nothing really to spend money on. They probably spent all their money on the Bet and Dot effects because those are the only things that they needed to. As I said before, I never want to speak ill of American Horror Story. I love it. It will always be my favorite TV show, unless it gets really bad. I've heard these theories about Operation Top Hat. I think that'd be cool, but I don't think that they're right. I don't know what it is. It's probably something to do with magicians. Because, come on, we just had Freak Show. We had Murder House, and then we had Asylum, the 2 concepts that would come right to my mind. And then Coven, and then Freak Show, and then probably magician stuff. I'm thinking they're going to do a vampire or something, and I really don't want them to, because vampires aren't scary. Thank you, Taylor Lautner. He's a werewolf, isn't he? Is he a werewolf? Comment. Paul is sort of dying. And I know that's a big spoiler, but it has to go in there somewhere. He got stabbed with a knife in his stomach because Elsa I'm not going to spoil that too, so I'm stopping right there. Not in any way was this a bad episode. No episodes are really bad of American Horror Story. It was just a real disappointment, so it automatically turns itself into bad in my book. Because I love every episode. I expect every episode to be just as good as the last. And this it wasn't. It was one of the biggest disappointments I've had ever in American Horror Story, ever in a TV show, really, because I love it so much, and when I have an episode that really just isn't good, and it's not fun to watch, it's just disappointing. So that's about it. I'm going to give it a C- just because it was disappointing. It was lackluster, I honestly felt. It was lazy, and they could have done better with it. Hopefully the test of strength, which is tomorrow night, will be better. I pray to Ryan Murphy, Brad Falchuk, FX, Jessica Lange. Please give me a better episode. That's about it for this review. I'm stopping with the Once Upon a Time reviews. I'm just too busy. I can't keep up with them. I want to do the American Horror Story every week. That will continue, no doubt, and I will continue doing movie reviews here and there when I see them. I just saw Interstellar and Beyond the Lights, so you will have a Beyond the Lights and Interstellar review coming up soon. So thanks so much. Look forward to sometime around Wednesday, tomorrow, for the Test of Strength AHS Freak Show review. Thanks so much for watching. Bradley Weiss, movie reviews, TV reviews, top 10s, and lots of other crap out. Bye-bye.